It's because it's not a taxi. Where the fuck was I? Something like that. Pichu yelled. Dodge it now! Mewtwo yelled. Everyone sidestepped away from the taxi, which was an Aperoid. It turned around harshly before locking them with its sensors. Can I destroy this machine? Roy asked. If you forget, it was going to kill us off, Chris yelled. Arceus, they're everywhere, Pichu yelled with a groan. Ha ha. Number 5 quickly backed away to each other as more Aperoids appeared from the ground and shrieked in unison. These aren't dangerous, Mewtwo said. They can be defeated with a single weak hit. Thank goodness, Pichu sighed. But still, they're too many, Lucario said as he narrowed his eyes. There's like 5 of you can probably take them. We need to fight back, Roy said. No, Lucario said. We can always talk to them and persuade them to join us. Are you kidding us? Pichu asked. Guess. What? Guess? Lucario, stop acting like that, Chris yelled. The Aperoids shrieked another time and made all of them get prepared to defend themselves. Meanwhile, an R-Wing came flying above the fighting place. Let's see, where is a jammer hiding? Slippy looked outside the window to find the jammers. For some reason, he ignored one just at his opposite direction. Aperoids, trees, an announcement for a line of machines. Oh, I need to buy that. An infected soldier, a burning building, 5 mysterious guys fighting against a swarm of Aperoids, another tree, another building on fire, another infected soldier. He did a double take and blinked in confusion. Wait, what did I say just now? He asked to himself. Slippy, what are you talking about? Peppy talked through the speaker. You're getting away from the range of the city. Turn back around and come back. Yes, but Peppy. What is it? I heard you saying something, but I forgot. What were you saying? You were saying something about, before buildings? That I saw an infected soldier? No, before that, Peppy yelled. A building on fire? No, before that. A line of machines? No, 2 things after that. 5 mysterious guys fighting against a swarm of Aperoids? Slippy blinked. Number 5. Right, that was it. Peppy, there were some guys fighting the Aperoids on the other side of the sea. One looked like a big cat, another one was red-haired, there was a small rodent, a big blue dog, and a kid with an odd sense of fashion. What? Don't mind what I said about the kid. What? Peppy checked the radar and he found number 5 dots on it, defeating the Aperoids. Well, this is very weird indeed. Why would the people in the city fight the Aperoids? Unless they have weaponry, or they manage to get away from being affected. Fox, do you hear me? Yeah, what is it? Fox asked. There are 5, number 5, people fighting the Aperoids on the east side of the city. Go there immediately before we get casualties. We must maintain any citizen alive. Peppy commanded. Roger. Wait, what again? Fox asked. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is going on forever. Wait, what again? Fox asked. Just go there now. Peppy yelled. It'll be good if you go and see what's going on. Fine, I'll go, Fox said with a nod before he ran to the east. As for the Smashers, it was very easy to defeat the Aperoids. Then again, Chris knew they were weak with 1 hit, so he just simply swung his bat around. That was way too easy, Roy said. They made me sweat though. They were too many. And considering how they were moving, they were frantically trying to kill us all, Mewtwo said. Oh, really? Pichu asked, bored. Mewtwo stared at Pichu, and the Pokemon gulped before he nodded. Chris here just hit them senseless, Roy said. Hey, at least I did something, Chris yelled. Roy looked at Lucario, and the red-haired swordsman sweated after Lucario glared at him. I'm sorry, I didn't mean he's useless or anything. Grrr! Lucario showed his fangs for a moment. He's so fucking sensitive. Lucario, Chris said, bored. Fine, but he should watch his mouth, Lucario said with a grunt. So, what now? Roy asked. Where to? Wait, Mewtwo said before he started to glow. I'll use my power to see if there is something happening here. Besides the fact the whole city is being invaded by bugs? It's like fucking Starship Troopers. Mewtwo nodded. We're in the public park, and no more of them will get here. The group looked around. They didn't notice they reached the public park, just a bunch of trees. Let me see the surroundings of the whole city. Mewtwo closed his eyes. Chris stared at Mewtwo for a moment. Ellipsis. Is something wrong? Mewtwo asked without looking at him. Chris blinked, shocked. No, I was just thinking how useful you are. Why are you saying such a thing? I mean, I don't want to offend you, but I thought you were evil from the beginning when I first looked at you. I'm constantly being judged for my looks, Mewtwo said. However, I assure you I'm peaceful like any other Pokemon out there. I won't regret to say that I once thought foolish but dangerous things about humans. Foolish but dangerous things about humans. Oh, I see, Chris said. Sorry if I sounded rude. No, it's okay, Mewtwo said. As long as I don't go much further into detail, it's fine. Hopefully this will clear your doubts about me, am I right? Oh, I think so. Take in mind, I don't plan to be friends with anyone. That's exactly what someone would say if they became friends with someone later on in the story. Chris just blinked and looked down. Well, I'm not asking you that. True, Mewtwo said. And let it stay like that. Also, be careful when you're around me, because I could read your thoughts at any moment. I wouldn't want to get angry at you. Chris gulped. Oh, okay. Oh, I understand. Good. The other three simply watched them. There's Mewtwo for you, Roy said. He's like that, always.
He's the reason why I never fight nasty-looking opponents, Pichu said. Like big Pokemon.
At that moment, Mewtwo opened his eyes. It's clear now, he said. What is it, Mewtwo? Roy asked. After exploring the city for a little while, I managed to find at least 10 subspace bombs around the perimeter of the whole city. They're at 60 minutes each, so we could try to find them and deactivate before they blow up.
10? Chris said, shocked. Oh, please, this has to be a cruel nightmare.
A big shadow rose from behind him.
And besides, I don't think any of us can deactivate them with 10 bombs around and only number 5 of us. I guess we should find help.
Or in other words, Lucario walked to his side and looked at the shadow's origin. Him! Chris noticed that the others were starting at the origin of the shadow. The teen gulped and frowned.
Don't tell me he's right behind us.
With a sigh, he slowly turned around and looked high up where a person watched them from the top of a building.
Remain there! Remain there! I don't want to see that face, Chris thought. My God, I'm so pathetic.
Halt! Hands to the air! The shadow yelled before the person jumped off from the building and fell 18 feet without getting hurt whatsoever and ran at them. Who are you, and what were you doing fighting the monsters just now? Answer me! Fox looked dead serious about the whole thing, that he shot them. No, he shot them with a glare. And Chris was the first to faint and fall down on his back. Ellipsis. Fox looked at Chris. You okay? Roy face-palmed. Fox, no need to go police on us, Roy said. The Vulpine narrowed his eyes at them before he recognized the group. His glare slowly disappeared and he put his blaster away. Oh, it's you, Fox said. Wait, how did you get in here? He looked at Lucario. Who are you? He looked down at Chris. And why is he fainted?
Your face,
Pichu muttered. What?
I mean, you freaked him out. I mean, you scared him.
Well, I couldn't help it. Wait, Fox shook his head. How did you all get here in the first place? You didn't come out of nowhere, that's for sure. And you surely didn't come from for the Aperoids, am I right? He's very clever about everything he asks, Lucario thought. So serious as well. Look, Fox, we can explain everything later, Mewtwo said. For now, you have to accept our presence is here for a time. Ellipsis. Fox looked confused at the whole thing. Okay, thing is, I want to see if he's fine. Chris shook his head and opened his eyes before sitting up.
Oh gosh, that was so embarrassing and...
The teen looked up at Fox.
A small whimper sounded in his mind, but he shook the sound away. Hello, Chris said, forcing a smile as he stood up. Fucking pussy. I'm so sorry for fainting all of a sudden, but you just came out of nowhere. Ellipsis. Fox kept staring at him. Oh no, I already gave him a bad impression. Stop looking at me with that look, Chris pleaded in his mind. Ellipsis. Well, I'm glad to meet you. My name is Chris, Chris introduced himself. This here is Lucario.
Hello,
Lucario said, confused. And sorry if I did something embarrassing, but I just got here and all that, so I... Chris noticed that Fox was still staring at him.
With that face.